What's up, guys? Welcome to the video. I might piss some people off. I might make some of you happy with my transparency and honesty. But as big of a Powertac flashlight fan that I am, because I love Powertac flashlights, I love everything about the company, I did buy an Olight, one of the competition's flashlight. So I'm going to go over this light today, talk about the goods and the bads, the pros and the cons. Then I'm going to do another video where I compare it, and I'm actually going to compare this to the M5 G2. And I'll tell you why. This, it's called a Warrior Mini 2, is their latest version of a Warrior Mini, their everyday carry flashlight. And both the Warrior Mini 2 and the M5 G2 are around the same price. I got both of those for $69. So, enjoy the video. Stay tuned. Looks like it's gonna storm around here, so I'll try to get this video over with quick. First, we'll talk about the packaging. The packaging is really simple. It's pretty much just over the size of the light itself, and here on the box is a picture of the light, and that's exactly the size of the light. So you can let's compare that to the M5 G2 packaging from Powertac, and you can see the size difference. So I'll give it to Olight for that. Unfortunately, I think that kind of doesn't leave room for other things in there. So just so you guys know, the Olight packaging is it's pretty nice. Just leaves a lot to be desired. Now let's talk about the light itself. I ended up getting this copper bronze version only because it was available. Olight provides a lot of different lights in a lot of different colors, which I think is cool. Powertac flashlights, other than one, I believe it's the Warrior G4 FL, you can get in like a camo. Powertac flashlights are all black. So not that that's bad. I do like having a color variety, so that's pretty cool. So another thing you're going to notice, because like I told you, I'm going to be comparing this to the M5 G2. I have a first gen M5 here. They're the exact same size, but I'm going to hold it up and show you. Slightly, you know, 1/8 of an inch smaller. So they are pretty much the same size. So if you were thinking about this light for an everyday carry light, it certainly could be one of those. Another thing I want to find out, I didn't go through Olight's holsters if they had any, so I'm not sure. But let's just say you had a holster from Powertac. Are they universal? Can you stick this light in the M5 holster? And I'm going to do that now. It's hard to do it with one hand. Let's see here. Well, oddly enough, Powertac designed this so you can charge their flashlight while it's still in the holster. But this would not fit in the holster with the clip on. So I turned it, and the clip actually went down that notch. It actually worked. Doesn't seem to be coming out. Seems like it fits pretty good. Again, they designed that so you could use this light while it's still in the holster. In case you were standing on the side of the road, you didn't want nobody to hit you, things like that. But it does fit in this case for the M5 E5, and well, that's a pretty cool feature. Now here's something I found out with this light. It does have magnetic charging, but it seems like an awful difficult style of magnetic charging, because if this isn't perfectly on the tail cap here, like if you have it off just a little bit, there's not very much surface here. See right there? See, I'm moving it around here, and that's not connected. So as soon as I get to the point where it's actually charging the the light itself, then it turns red because it's connecting here, and it needs to charge more. So that's a little bit of a drawback. Alright, so another thing I want to talk about, first I'll show you, again, now I'm comparing these lights because they're similar size, they're designed for everyday carry, and they're the same price point. We'll talk about strength and all them technical numbers in a little bit here. But I'm going to show you the Powertech M5. This has a clip that you can remove. Sorry, my son's banging. This has a clip that you can take off of here, flip it around, and put going the other direction. Now, some people would say, why would you want to do that? For a couple different reasons. What if you needed to clip this thing to your belt so that you could light up something hands-free? I showed a buddy at work, you could reverse that so that the light is facing outwards and stick it right on your hat so that you had a modified hands-free headlamp. So in a pinch, this everyday carry flashlight could come in handy, and that's exactly what it's designed to do. Alright, now the Warrior Mini 2 by Olight has a similar clip. This clip does come off, and they do talk about how you can reverse it. It doesn't pivot though, it doesn't go around the body of the flashlight. Also, this clip, if you can see, is kind of shaped like this. It goes down and then it comes up and goes back. That is so you could use the clip at both ends. So you could stick something in this way, like the brim of a hat, or you could stick something in this way, as if you put it in your pocket or you're trying to clip it on, something like that. So in reality, they both do the same thing. Just with this one, you don't have to move the clip if you don't want to. It's already in that position because the clip is designed to be used in both directions. So that's pretty cool. I'll show you on a different video comparison, but the Olight Warrior Mini 2 comes with a lanyard. I actually did put it on the lanyard. This is like a rubber lanyard, which kind of makes me wonder how long it's going to last, whether this will dry out, how sturdy this is. If I go to tug on it, will this rubber stretch to the point where it's going to break? You know, so we'll see. It's not big enough to go around your neck. I think it's designed here to go around your wrist, something to retain the flashlight if you were let's say going through the woods or climbing or something, in case you dropped it, you're not going to lose your flashlight. So that's a pretty cool design. This point I'm going to bring up now is one of those O's. You guys love me for my transparency. I'm going to give you my honest opinion, whether you like it or not. So, all the Olight fans, don't chew me up in the comments section. I'm just giving you what it is. Powertech flashlights come with a no-hassle. Let's see if you can see that. No-hassle lifetime warranty, tail to tip. It doesn't matter what's wrong with this flashlight. It doesn't matter how long you've had it. It doesn't matter how much it's going to cost them to replace it. You call them. They fix it, they send you a new one. It's amazing. I've actually used it a couple times. They don't even ask questions as to what happened. They just want to know what it is, what broke, and the address where they can send you a new one. Olight's warranty is a 5-year quality promise. That's what it says right here. It literally says that on the box. A 5-year quality promise. That makes me think of the movie Tommy Boy, where they're like, you know, you could poop in a box and I could put guaranteed on it, but that's only worth, you know, what the box says. So it kind of makes me second guess, you know, how much they're going to stand behind their products and how cooperative they're going to be if there's ever an issue with the product itself, whether or not it's going to be easy for you to obtain either a replacement part, replacement light, or if they're going to charge you for that, saying that it was your fault. So that's something to think about. Certainly something to think about. I know other flashlight companies have limited warranties, and this is just another example. After 5 years, let's say this light does last 5 years. So if after 5 years, are they going to ignore your phone calls and pretend you don't exist because your warranty is up? Who knows? All right, now we're going to get to some brass tacks. I won't go over the M5 G2. That's a Powertech dedicated video. I will do the comparison on the high modes. That one goes up to 2,000 and I believe 50 lumens. This one promotes 1,750 lumens. There's a caveat though. So with a lot of lights, their turbo mode, their highest mode, is only available for a few minutes. The features that are built into the light can't withstand the heat. So over a course of a couple minutes, it heats up so much that it reduces. It steps down to a lower light setting to help keep it from overheating. So it's more of a safety thing. There's a lot of companies out there that do that. They're not one of them. This one is. So, you know, just letting you know this one is. So on turbo, 1,750 lumens. That'll go strong like that for 4 minutes. Then it'll reduce down to the high mode for 206 minutes, and then go into the low mode for 40 minutes. So that's if you had it set on turbo and you just let it fly for that period of time. It's going to step down twice to get to the low mode. Now, high, 500 lumens. Medium, 120 lumens. Low, 15 lumens. And then there's a moonlight setting, which is 1 lumen. Candela, 12,300. IPX8 waterproofing. Don't throw it in an ocean. You'll find it if you go into a creek or something. Impact resistant, 1.5 meters. Don't throw it off a building, but it'll be fine if it falls off the roof of your house. And 220 meter throw, which is, it's relatively decent. So hopefully their claims stand up to what they say. So I guess we're gonna test this out now. I'm gonna show you some comparison shots between the M5 G2 from Powertac and the Olight Warrior Mini 2. So enjoy. Another thing I almost forgot to cover with this Olight Warrior Mini 2, pretty much with all the Olights too, you have to have a college degree to read this instruction manual. This instruction manual on how to operate this light is difficult to read, it's long, and it's just completely unnecessary to have something that's so complicated when you can make this very, very simple. Here's some things I'm talking about. Like the tail cap. There's a half press, a whole press, but it doesn't click per se. Half press, whole press. And then like with the selector button is how you turn it on, which is not typical of like most flashlights. You expect to turn it on back here, and this would be like a mode button. But then even like to go through the selections, you have to hold this down. Gets brighter over time. There's a 1, 2, 3 to get to the strobe. I don't even know all the features yet because I haven't got done reading these things. Ridiculous. Okay, as I stated earlier, I'm going to be comparing the Powertac M5 G2 to the Olight Warrior Mini 2. Because they're in the same price range and they're considered everyday carry flashlights. First is going to be the M5 G2 at 2,050 lumens. Let's see if I can get it to focus here. This is an amazing light, especially for an everyday carry light. That sand mound is about 120 yards away from where I'm standing. Okay, we're going to shut that off, and now we're going to go to the Olight Warrior Mini 2. The only complaint I have about this light is the way you get to its turbo mode. It's not precise, and if you go too far, watch, the light just blinks. So you have to do like a half press on the tail switch to get it to go to its highest mode. So this is 1750 lumens, and it promotes a 200 meter throw. But you can see how fast the light dissipates down to where you get to that sand mound down there. So I'm having a hard time believing their claim of 200 meters. We'll go back to the M5 G2 and I'll show you. You can see that light throws, you know, even further, but it definitely it's definitely outperforming the Warrior Mini 2. And we're gonna go back to the Warrior Mini 2 on turbo. Alright, so there you have it. That is the Olight Warrior Mini 2. I want to thank you guys for watching this review. I'm going to put a link in the description where you could get this. They did not sponsor me. I did pay for this with my own money. But they did give me a discount since I'm a YouTuber and I'm going to showcase this for them. So I do want to thank them for that. But hit them up. Let them know that I do some quality reviews and that they need to step up their game or they're doing a great job. But I'm going to leave it up to you guys. I want to hear your opinion. Leave that opinion in the comment section below. As always, guys, I don't care if it's a flashlight, self-defense product. If you have something you want me to test, get a hold of me in my channel email. The contact info is in the description below, along with all the contact information for all my other sponsors. So, full disclosure, I do get compensated just a little bit from each purchase. So I do want to thank you. If you go on there, support those great companies, support the 570. But again, this is the Olight Warrior Mini 2 testing and review. This is Josh from the 570, and we'll see you next time.